Hey everyone, my name is Brandon Taylor with Capstone Realty. I hope you're doing great today. Today I'm bringing you a 2-minute Monday market update on the Huntsville real estate market. So let's put 2 minutes on the clock. We'll see if I know how to do that in post. I don't know. And here we go. First up, the bottom line up front is we are still in a strong seller's market. It is supply constrained, meaning that we basically, however many houses we list, we're selling, but that supply has been decreasing the last couple of weeks. So let's take a look at the numbers and check them out. All right, when we're doing a market update, we want to look at supply and demand. So first up is supply. Let's look at the charts. So the first chart for supply is the new listings chart. So this chart, we see there was a change in the trend around the 7th of April. It went from 33 for the 7-day moving average on the 7th down to 19 on the 11th. So that's a significant drop in just 4 days. 14 and the 28-day average have also been moving down. So what does that mean? Well, let's look at last month and last year to figure out what it means. Last April, we had 835 new listings countywide. And last month, we had a crazy month where we had 933 or 945 to 49, depending if you trust the MLS or my count, were listed. So last month was a lot of houses listed. So if we take how many we've already sold in April and we look at the projection based on the 7, 14, and 28-day moving average, you're going to wind up with a decrease from last year between 4 and 12%. So decrease, not great, but not as bad as it kind of feels like it could be. So 4 and 12%. 4 would be basically flat, and 12% is definitely down, but not as bad as you might think with the way that the coronavirus is playing out and all that. There is no way I'm doing this in 2 minutes. Sorry, guys. Next, we're going to look at demand. Let's look at the charts. So first up for demand, we're looking at pending sales is the most real-time thing that we have. Pending sales, the first thing I noticed when I look at this chart is that it is really similar in shape to the other chart we just looked at, where around the 7th there started to be a dip, and then there's been a recovery in the last week, and that the numbers show that, right? The 7-day moving average was almost 30 homes per day in March, and now we are at 23 homes per day. The low was in the middle of last week. We were at only 16 houses per day pending, which is very close to where the low was for new listings as well. The pending sales are down compared to last year and last month as well. We're looking at a 14 to 18% decrease month over month and a 10 to 14% year over year decrease based on what we've already sold in the month of April and the projections based on the daily moving average. So we'll see how those end up at the end of the month. The next chart we're looking at is the average days on market per day. This is a new chart for this, and I think it's pretty useful. It shows us and kind of confirms what I think is the reason why we're seeing the lower numbers. And the reason is because the days on market has continuously decreased throughout the period. If you see the chart from late February through now in April, there's been a consistent decrease in the 7, 14, and 28-day moving average. It says that there are ample buyers in the market to purchase homes. There just aren't enough homes to be purchased. Our second new chart, and this is one where we're talking about kind of the balance of supply and demand in the market. Go up, that means there are more new listings. When it goes down, that means there are more pendings on that day. It's a daily metric. It's just new listings minus pendings. And as you can see, there was a rise throughout the late part of March in available listings, and there's been a significant decrease since April started, and we are seeing a decrease in the increase. We're still increasing, but you see that red line, that yellow line, which are the 7 and 14 day, they're getting awfully close to zero, which would be there are the same number of listings and pendings on those days. So what are my conclusions about all this? We are still in a strong seller's market. We still see there is not enough inventory. And this surprises me because I thought because of the coronavirus, I thought buyers would be the ones who would really stay home and not buy homes. I thought we would gain some inventory, but that was incorrect. We have definitely seen that there are buyers out there buying homes. The days on market is decreasing while we've been in the stay-at-home order, and we're not seeing the listings. So what does this mean? It means buyers, you got to be out there making aggressive offers when you see a house you want because there's other people doing the same thing. Sellers, it's a great time to list. You can definitely ask top dollar for your home right now and likely to get it. Investors, if you're looking to make some money in the market, it's hard to find deals with wide spreads, but they're still out there. There's still people making money in this market. Anyone who wants to reach out and figure out what we can do for you, please give me a call, send me a DM, comment down below. If you have any clarifications or anything, let me know. I I'm abandoning the 2-minute idea. There's no chance I can cover all of the information I want to in 2 minutes, but it was an idea. So we're going to say that took 2 minutes. We're just going to pretend. So y'all have a great Monday. Bye.